You are welcome to today's class. In today's class, we are going to be looking at the third types of equation of the third types of transformation. So, and the third type is rotation. So, in rotation, the figure will rotate either clockwise, that is to the right, or counterclockwise, that is to the left. So that is in a 90 degrees rotation, clockwise rotation, the x and y values switch places, and the new y value is the opposite sign. So let me take that again. So in a 90 degrees clockwise rotation, the x and y values switch places, and the new y value is the opposite sign. So what I mean by this is when you have x comma y as your image given, as the object given, then if you want to rotate this object in clockwise and 90 degree clockwise rotation, so the next thing to do is to switch x value and y value. Then the new the new y value will attract minus or change in sign. So we have y comma x, but the new y value now, which is x, the sign will change to negative. So even if it is minus, it will change to plus. So that is 90 degrees clockwise rotation. So if you now want to rotate this again about 180 degrees or about 90 degrees as well, so it's now going to be minus x, which you switch x and y and minus x. So it's now going to be minus s comma y. But the new y value is now minus y. So and so on like that. So if you want to rotate again, one more, it's going to be minus y comma minus x. Comma supposed to be minus x, but we are going to change the sign of the new y value to plus. So the answer will now be, or the image will be minus y comma x. So that is that for the rotation about 90 degrees. So we can clockwise. So we can as well rotate about 180 degrees, 270 degrees, 360 degrees. So that is that for clockwise rotation. So we have, so let me put it very well. So x, y, then the image of xy will now be, the image of xy will be y minus x, that is about 90 degrees rotation. Then about 180 degrees rotation, we are going to rotate this, that is y minus x will give us minus x comma minus y. Supposed to be minus s y, but we are going to change the sign of the new y value, so which is 180 degrees rotation. So the next one is minus x minus y, so rotate about 270 degrees. It's going to be minus y x, so that is about 270 degrees rotation. Then the next one is minus y x, so if you rotate this about 360 degrees, it's going to be x, then minus y, but the new y value will attract change of sign, so it's going to be y, that is s y, which is 360 degrees rotation. So if you check the real image and the 360 degree rotation, they have the same value, that is xy and xy. So that, which means we move from xy and we now go back to the original position, which is also xy, that is 360 degrees rotation. So we have this example. So the example says rotate triangle ABC with coordinate A of with point A of coordinate 1, 3, and B of coordinate 2, 1, and C of coordinate 1, 1 clockwise, in clockwise sense about 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So let's take for instance, so let me put down the question. So the question is, so example, rotate, the question is rotate rotate triangle ABC with point A of coordinate 1, 3, B of coordinate 2, 1, and C of coordinate 1, 1. In clockwise sense, about 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees rotation. So this is the question. The question says rotate triangle ABC with point A of coordinate 1, 3, B of coordinate 2, 1, and C of coordinate 1, 1 in clockwise sense about 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees and 360 degrees rotation. So we are taking another. So to rotate, the first thing to do is to show the calculation part. That is, the object given is triangle ABC. So A is of coordinate coordinate 1, 3, 1, 3. Then B is of coordinate 2, 1, and C is of coordinate 1, 1. So if we are rotating about 90 degrees, so about 90 degrees, so the image about 90 degrees will be, you flip the X and Y value. So X, that is 3, then the new Y value we are trying change of sign. Then the same thing for point B, that is 1 minus 2. Then the third point C, the image about 90 degrees will be 1 minus 1. So then about 180 degrees, so the image will be switch the X and Y value, that is minus 1. Then the new Y value we have minus 3. Then for the point B, about 180 degrees, that is minus 2, minus 1. Then point C, about 180 degrees, is minus 1, minus 1. Then about 270 degrees now. So about 270 degrees, so the image will be minus 3, 1. Then about, for the second point, minus 1, 2. Then the third point, minus 1, 1. Then about 360 degrees, that means we are going back to the original position. So we have about 360 degrees. So we have, so we move this, that is for point A, that is 1, 3. Point B, 2 minus 1, and point C, 1, 1. So which means if you check, okay, point B is 2, 1. So if you check about 360 degrees and the original figure given, we have the same value there. That is 1, 3, 1, 3 for A, then 2, 1 for B, and 1, 1 for C. Then about 360 degrees is also 1, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1. So now we are going to show this on XY plane. So to show this on XY plane, we are going to make use of the point given, the original position, then the images about 90, 360, 180, 270, and 360 degrees. So draw your XY plane. So X, Y, xy plane. So xy plane. So here is x-axis, and here is the vertical line is the y-axis. So y-axis. So the origin is at the center. So let's use three boxes to represent one unit. So on the vertical, on the horizontal axis, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me use 4, 4. That is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Then we don't have more than that. So on the negative x-axis, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4. Then on the positive y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and so on like that. Then on the negative y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4. So let's locate the real image given. That is point triangle ABC. A is of coordinate 1, 3, 1 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. So locate point A. So we have this point. So you label it as A. Then B, 2, 1, 2, 1. That is 2 on x-axis and 1 on y-axis. So we have 2, 1, which is point B. Then point C, 1, 1. 1 on x, 1 on y. So we have point C. So it forms a right angle triangle. So this is the figure, the original figure given. The original figure given. Now we want to rotate about 180 degrees. About 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So this is the original figure given. So let's now rotate about 90 degrees. So we use the value for 90 degrees. That's 3 minus 1. So 3 on x-axis, minus 1 on y. Since we are moving clockwise, so we are moving to the right. So 3 minus 1, 3 on x, then minus 1 at y. So this is point A prime. Then for point B prime, 1 minus 2, 1 on x-axis, minus 2 on y-axis. So that is point B prime. Then point C prime, 1 minus 1, 1 on x, minus 1. So we have C prime. So you join this. So you join the point. So this is rotation about 90 degrees. 90 degrees rotation. So this is about 90 degrees. Then about 180 degrees. So that is when x is minus and y is minus. So when x is minus 1, when x is minus 1, y is minus 3. So minus 1, minus 3. So this place, minus 1, minus 3. That is A prime prime. Then B prime prime, minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2 on x-axis, minus 1 on y-axis. So this place, minus 2, minus 1. That is B prime prime. Then C prime prime, minus 1, minus 1. So minus 1, minus 1. So we have this. So that is C prime prime. So C prime prime. So you join the point. Join the point to have your right angle triangle about 180 degrees. So about 180 degrees rotation. So you form your triangle. Then the third one, the last one, this is about 180 degrees. About 180 degrees rotation. Then the 270 degrees. So 270 degrees is minus 3, 1. Minus 3 on x-axis and 1 on y-axis. So this place. So this is A prime prime prime. Then B prime 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 minus 1, 2. Minus 1 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis. So this place. So you start dot it. That is B prime prime prime. Then C prime prime minus 1, 1. Minus 1 on x-axis, 1 on y-axis. So we have C prime prime prime. So you now join the point. Join the point. So we have this. So we have the third, that is about 270 degrees rotation. So this is about 270 degrees rotation. So if you want to test for about 360 degrees rotation, you will notice that is the original position. That is about 360 degrees rotation is 1,13. 1 on x-axis, 3 on y-axis. So which is the original position, which means the original position is also the same thing as about 360 degrees rotation. So that is moving in clockwise sense. So this is how to rotate in transformation, or how to rotate an object in any given problem. Question 2 is on anticlockwise. Question 2. So question 2 is on anticlockwise, and the question says on graph paper or square paper, draw a triangle ABC such that, with coordinate A of point 3, 2, then B of coordinate 8, 6, and C of coordinate 8, 2. Draw the image of triangle ABC after it has been rotated through 90 degrees anticlockwise about the origin. So label the image as A prime, B prime, and C prime. Write down the coordinates of these images. So I will start from the last part of the question. So I'm to label the images as A prime, B prime, and C prime. So if you check rotation of an object in clockwise sense, so about 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees. So you will notice that if your object is at 0 degree, that is when you have x, y. So if you are rotating it about 90 degrees anti-clockwise, it will coincide with when you rotate it about when you rotate it in clockwise sense about 270 degrees. So we are going to write the images from 90 degrees up to 270 degrees, which means 270 degrees clockwise is equal to 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So we have A of coordinate 3, 2, B of coordinate 8, 6, and C of 8, 2. So the image is now about 90 degrees rotation will now be 2 minus 3, then point B 6 minus 8, and point C 2 minus 8. Then about 180 degrees rotation will be minus 3 minus 2, point B minus 8 minus 6, and point C, that is minus 8 minus 2. Then about 270 degree rotation, which is the same thing as about 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So 270 degrees rotation now. So we have minus 2, 3, then minus 6, 8, then minus 2, 8. So this is about 270 degrees rotation. So this about 270 degree rotation is the same thing as rotation about 90 degrees counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. So which means A prime is or R minus 2, 3, B prime R minus 6, 8, and C prime R minus 2, 8. So let's now draw the diagram. So minus 2, 8, that is C prime. So let's locate the image. This is rotation about 90 degrees counterclockwise, that is anticlockwise, where A prime is R minus 2. So we are now going to use this to draw the graph. So let's draw the graph. So this is y-axis. And here is x-axis. X-axis. So let's use two boxes to represent 1 unit on both axes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 9. The minus, so this is the origin, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Then on y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on my negative y-axis, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. So for the original figure, that is A of coordinate 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis. So 3, 2, that's A. Then B 8, 6, 8 on x-axis. Then 6, 8, 6, 8, 6. So this point, that is B. Then C 8, 2, 8, 2. So 8, 8, 2. So we have this. That is C. So you join the point. You join the point. So this is the original figure. So we are rotating about 90 degrees counterclockwise, that is anticlockwise. So we are making use of 270 degrees rotation. So which is the one coincide with 90 degrees rotation in clockwise. So minus 2, 3, minus 2 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis, minus 2, 3, minus 2, 3, minus 2, 3. This is A prime. Then minus 6, 8, minus 6, 8, minus 6, 8, minus 6, 8. So this place, that is B prime. Then C prime is minus 2, 8, minus 2, 8. So minus 2, 8. So minus 2, 8, we have this. So this is C prime. So we now join the point. So this is 90 degrees rotation about the origin in anticlockwise direction. In anticlockwise direction. So this is the answer to the question given. So thank you.